Hi guys, it's Tony here from Innon, and today we're going to be looking at this fellow over here, the Link Touch SM, and its associated MileSight LED driver for driving the lights on either side. This is a surface mount touchscreen, works with our usual app for Android touchscreens. So as you can see, you can get a graphics set up there. It's just connected to a Niagara installation at the moment. In a separate video, I'll be going through and looking at the app in general. But for this particular video, I just want to show you how the LED driver works. So to start with, I've got a template. You can see the template here on my main screen. This template just automates the LED to come on when there's alarms to look at and draw the attention of someone who might be sat with the panel. So I'll show you how I've got it set up to work. We click on the test alarm. It starts flashing. I have a representation on my main screen that shows me what the LED is currently doing. I can use the touchscreen itself to acknowledge that alarm. And when it's acknowledged, I currently still have an alarm, so it stays red, but it stops the flashing. So it stops sort of drawing people towards it, but it does at least let you know that there's an alarm there. And if I cancel the alarm, there we go. I've got this set up so that the flashing indicates when there is an unacknowledged alarm, so there's something for the person who might be using the touchscreen to come and have a look at. So again, they can acknowledge that alarm, and it goes to green to let you know that, at least as far as the alarms are concerned, there's now nothing important to look at on this screen. So my template's got set up for what it does when it's got these various different alarm settings, what colors you're going to use, whether it is going to blink. I've also put in some overrides for the color and the brightness, so you don't have to think too much about that. Makes it a bit easier to configure. I'll put a link in the description on the videos once I've worked out where I'm going to put it for downloads, so that you guys can get it and make use of that to make the engineering of the screen a bit quicker. But for now, let's have a look at how we configure the MileSight LED driver itself. So the module available from our usual download site is under InnonMilesightLED. So InnonMilesightLED palette. Open it up. There's one component and it can go anywhere in the station. So I'm just going to make a folder for this, a separate folder so that I can find it easily. New folder, LED setup, and then drag it onto the wire sheet. Now the MileSight LED component, you double click on it. It just needs to know what the IP address is of the display you're connecting to. I think that's what it is. Let's find out. Actions, ping device. Actions, login. And after login succeeded. It's telling me all about it. It doesn't automatically get the current RGB color or the brightness. It's currently not white. So let's give this a change to any other setting. Give it a save. There we go. It's updated. We can switch the background off. We can switch the background on. The three different light intensities don't make a huge difference, but there is a slight amount of difference. In person, it's more clear than it is on the camera. So there we go. So very, very easy API to make use of. We can go back to my example, my template. The reason I made this a template is so that you can quite easily see what's going on. If I switch over to the wire sheet, obviously I've gone a bit mad with this setup, but ultimately I've got the MileSight LED over here on the I'll move the screen out of the way, over here on the right hand side, which is where everything ends up, and I'm controlling the light, brightness and color. Naturally, you could just have a point in your station that connects directly into the RGB color or the RGB brightness in order to switch the light on at a particular time. These are enumerated values. What I've used in here is I've actually used facets to grab the existing facets out of the module. If you haven't done that before, you can set up your own enum writable, click on range, click on the chevrons, and you can actually switch on, use frozen enum in range, and then go and find the InnonMileSight LED. There'll be one of these for all of this, basically using the same ordinals, the same numbers that mean the same colors as the MileSight LED will use, which is probably how you would use it when you're actually connecting it to a real point. You want to actually see what 0, 1, 2, and 3 mean. Like I said, this is very, I've gone a bit overboard with how I've got it set up. Your setup will probably be a lot shorter, but all you need is this fellow on the right, and you're good. So, thank you guys. In the next video, I'll be looking at the application actually on our Link Touch touchscreens. Thank you guys. I'll see you soon.